Hello, and thank you for tuning into the virtual cooking class. I am so excited to have you join us this evening as I prepare my lunch. And so I am so thankful for you to tune in to see what I will be eating for lunch tomorrow. For those who don't know me, my name is Krista Greenland, and I have been an Epicure consultant for just over 4 years. I'm a mom of 2 children, Liam, who is 8, and Kira, who is 5, and I completely understand the stress of putting dinner on the table that everyone loves. When I started my Epicure business, it was the best decision I ever made. I was looking for a change from my corporate retail job, but what I found was so much more, and so can you. So when you were invited today to this cooking class, you may not have been thinking to yourself as this is a business, but I want to challenge you as we go through the next 30 minutes to consider what this business might look like in your life. Now, this may not be something for you, and that is completely okay. But you might know someone who could benefit from having a business like this in their life. And together we can change that person's life. For me, I started this business for the flexibility of being home with my kids, but what I got was so much more. Because of Epicure, I got community and made friends across North America. Because of Epicure, I got my health on track, as I have struggled with an eating disorder for over 25 years of my life, and am now on the road to recovery for that. Because of Epicure, when I got diagnosed with celiac disease in January 2020, my transition to a gluten-free diet was simple and easy. I love helping other people in the kitchen and reducing their stress about dinner time. And I'm hoping that I can do the same for you. So today, I will be sharing with you some of my favorite Epicure summer products and how you can cook a delicious meal in under 20 minutes. So we'll be making my lunch, which can also be dinner. We'll be making my lunch, which will be the O Canada Nourish Bowl with the balsamic vinaigrette dressing. So delicious. So what I like is I follow this build your own salad, which is part of our Good Food Real Results program. And this is a great, it's a healthy lifestyle program. And this is the guide, and it's got some really great tips, and I just followed here to make it completely balanced and have a well-balanced meal. If you want to know more information about this program, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm just going to go through a few things in our lovely catalog for you. So first off this is our lovely founder, Sylvie Rochette, who started Epicure in 1997, selling spices out of the back of her vehicle in the farmers market in BC. So this is a Canadian company. It's family owned and family run. So Sylvie Rochette started it, and now her daughter Amelia Warren is our CEO. And they really wanting to help people connect over dinner and understanding the importance of fueling our bodies with good food. And so together, they are moving forward and changing people's lives one plate at a time. Another thing I absolutely love about Epicure is they've got this never ever list. So see all those ingredients in there? All of those ingredients you will never ever find in any of Epicure's products. Epicure is also 100% gluten-free, 100% nut-free. They're sugar and sodium conscious. They are made from ethically sourced items, and they are currently 90% non-GMO project verified. Like, absolutely care about what we're putting in our body, and it's fabulous. The other thing I want to show with you is our meal kits. These are like a really good meal box. They're a kit kind of similar to like HelloFresh and the Good Food box, except you don't get any of the raw ingredients. So what I like about it is that you get, they have a variety of different options. It comes with 5 recipe cards of like an assortment of seasonings depending on which box you get. And each meal can cost around $3 per person to make. And so for $40, you get such a variety of things you can make in these meal kits. And they have something for everyone. So they've got Mexican and Thai and Asian and burgers and Italian and Greek. They are so, so good. And so that is like super, like, love it. Even as you're going through, they have the the Good Food Real Results program, the Epic Life collection, which is fabulous. And I do follow the recipes a lot in this book. They are great for you and for your body. And when Epicure's done a lot of testing in this program, and it is a healthy lifestyle, and it's not just a diet. But they do say when you eat 3 balanced meals a day and fuel your body the way we're supposed to, that you will sleep better, you'll have more energy, your hair will feel better, your skin will feel better. Some people will lose weight. In my case, I gained weight only because I needed to. It is, and it comes with a guide, it comes with a journal, it comes with all the tools you need to be successful. And so I am going to be walking through today with you some of the things that I use and the tools that I use that help me feel my best self. So we're going to start off with the summerberry. I make a summerberry lemonade. And so what I'm using is Epicure's Summerberry Sweet Dip. And what I absolutely love is just because it's called a sweet dip, which you traditionally would put into plain yogurt to make your yogurt sweet, I'm going to put it in about 20 ounces of water. So, because I find that sometimes when the weather is warmer, you just need something to quench your thirst, and sometimes water just doesn't do it. So every once in a while, I like something a little bit sweet, but I don't always get it. So I did shake this up. Very important to make sure you shake your seasonings before you use them, because we don't have any anti-caking ingredients in there. They do separate, and then this way you can get everything that you want in it. So I need about 2 teaspoons, which is essentially everything I've got there. And so I'm using Epicure's 4-in-1 spice spoon, which is fabulous. So I've got, that was a teaspoon that I used on the back. Flip it over, it's a 1/2 teaspoon. You cut that in 1/4 teaspoon. And this big guy here is a tablespoon. So I'm gonna put this in here and shake it up. And as you notice, it's gonna start to go a little bit pink because it's gonna rehydrate. So I know it's at the end of my jar, so we'll see how pink it gets. But it will change color as it rehydrates those fabulous flavors. So I'm also going to add some lemon, a 1/2 lemon. And this is our citrus press. So it's got a spot for a lemon and a lime. And the trick is, when you see it, lots of times we think that we should put it in this way because that's the way it looks like it should go, but we're actually gonna flip it upside down and put it just like that. Because if you do it the other way, you're going to wear it. Funny story, my sister-in-law used it for probably a good year, not knowing that she had it backwards. And then she was at a cooking class where I did this demo, and she's like, oh, I always wondered how it worked. So if you have any questions about any of the tools or products you get, feel free to reach out to me. What I like about this guy is it gets all the juice out, and it catches any seeds or pulp that might come out in there with those little holes. And what's great, you can take this here and kind of run it through your sink and kind of get that nice lemon smell in your house. So that's there. You can tell that it's already starting to go pink. So you want to let the seasonings kind of sit for several minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. It really allows it to really rehydrate and get all the flavors going. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our salad dressing. So this is Epicure's balsamic vinaigrette dressing. This is really, really good. If you make the dressing, you can make it as a marinade for chicken and make chicken fingers with it. And it's really good. So I'm using my cruet and funnel. because I am the person who makes a complete disaster. So I'm only going to do one portion. The rest, there is recipes on the side of the jar here for you that will help. But I have made this so often that I don't really need the recipe to kind of know how much I need. I did forget to point out that there's measurements on the side of my cruet, which makes it really, really easy to kind of figure out how you're doing this. The other thing, so I've got oil and I've got balsamic vinegar that I'm putting in here. The other thing with this cruet is you can make salad dressing. I kind of make only what I need when I need it, because I am the person who thinks that I will use more and I don't. But if you know that this is what you're making for the week and you're prepping your whole week, you can make a whole batch. And I don't know about you, but before I found out about Epicure, I was the person who would buy a salad dressing with good intentions. And then it would go into my fridge and it would sit there. And then after a while, it would go, when I would go use it again, it would be expired. And I used maybe this much out of it. So it was a waste of money. This way, I'm not wasting money. So I'm only using what I need, because these here don't really expire. They're just dried herbs, which is awesome. And that's just oil and vinegar. So even when I make this, I will keep this on the counter, because I keep my oil and my vinegar on my counter, my seasonings on the counter. If you're using one of the dairy ones, you need to put that in the fridge. But this one doesn't need to. So I shook up my seasoning. And I'm going to add maybe about a half a tablespoon to that. The other thing I liked using is I will prep eggs in my cruet, the seasonings, but you can crack an egg in there and it will go right into the bottom using the silicone funnel. So we're just going to shake that up. And that is our dressing, which I will use tomorrow. Super easy, 3 ingredients, three steps. This is a blend, so there's a bit more than 3 ingredients, but really I'm just making oil and vinegar. And for those people who make their own salad dressings, that can be a bit time consuming. I have made my own salad dressings in the past, and I find that they are time consuming. So this is what I'm going to season the chicken with, some O Canada. And what I love about O Canada is it's got a mix of the flavors of garlic and maple syrup. I'm losing my mind here. Okay, so we're just going to, this is what I like about these ones, is some of them have recipes, but sometimes you just kind of add as much or as little as you want. So I've got my chicken here in a little frying pan. I'm just going to sprinkle that on it. I'm not even going to marinate it. You can marinate it if you want. Like, we could have marinated and put it on top of it in advance while I prepped everything else, but I don't need to. That's what I love. So I'm going to toss it with my grip and grab. Great tools. All of our utensil tools like this are Japanese stainless steel in the middle, coated with silicone. So absolutely great. We're just going to kind of mix that up there. I'm going to put that on the stove and get that cooking. And so while that's cooking, I'm going to cut my vegetables. So in my 4-cup prep bowl, which comes with this great silicone lid, which seals very nicely when you get it off. And I like it because it kind of really suctions on there. So if it's in your fridge or something like that and it tips, it's not going to fall out, which is great. So I've got some lettuce in there. And I've got a little cup of vegetables that I'm going to make. And I'm using my ceramic knife. So this is sharper than steel, but not stronger than steel. So you want to be careful with it. It does come with a guard. Always recommend that you use your guard. This tool here is great for cutting softer vegetables and fruit. When you're doing, it's a great vegetable produce tool. The other thing that all the tools that I'm using today are Epicure. So this is a cutting mat. It's a little one, I like them, but what they do is they come with this waffle backing on it, so it reduces the slip of it, and it's bendable. And so they've got, see the purple one here, and then they've got big ones. So they come in a set of 4. You get 2 big ones, one gray and one purple, and 2 little ones, a gray and a purple one. And they're so easy to use, flexible. I've been using these guys for quite some time, so they're fairly old and warmed and well loved. So I find what I like with making these salads is sometimes this is a great way for me to use up my vegetables. You can also do this if you're having leftovers. Sometimes I'll prep the salad bowl and use whatever meat that I have or I had for dinner as leftovers, so that I might cook a little bit extra meat than I normally would, just to kind of making sure that I'm cooking once, eating twice. It's about time saving, and I like time saving. Even though I work from home, I find that my focus sometimes, I get so busy and caught up with what I'm doing that I don't always focus on eating what I should be. And let me tell you, so as I was cutting the vegetables, this here is basically cooked. Flipping that chicken over. Smells so good here. Like, super easy. This is the easiest thing ever. And look at that. Lunch is done. Awesome. I'm just going to turn that off. Oh, turning. See, I've got a very strange kitchen layout. So you get to turn with me, which is awesome. Okay, so that is my bowl of vegetables. I've got my meats, which I will put in here. I'm not going to put my hot meat in there. You can pile up whatever vegetables you want. I'm probably going to top some of Epicure's Better Than Bacon. So it smells like bacon, tastes like bacon, totally not bacon, which is awesome. It is made, it's imitation bacon made with pinto beans, which is, how clever is that? So for all those people who don't eat bacon and want bacon, I'm probably going to top my salad with this, which is great. So, and then if you look, my pretty pink drink, so good. I'm going to have some. Completely refreshing. So I want to thank all of you for tuning in to this virtual cooking class with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Please let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out to me. I will leave my contacts below. I do want to let you know that I will be asking everyone who has watched this video and attended the cooking class if they are interested in hosting a virtual cooking class with their friends. I love being able to help people in the kitchen and share with them tips and hacks that have helped me in the kitchen so that you can save time and save money, so you have time and money to be spending that elsewhere with what you really want to be doing. Not everybody loves to be in the kitchen. I am truly one of them, but I want to help you so you can spend less time in the kitchen and more time with your loved ones. So don't be shocked when I reach out to you to see if you have any questions. if you if you're interested in hosting a virtual cooking class just like this one. It has been lots of fun, very easy, and simple, and we have a lot of fun. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. The other great thing about hosting your own virtual cooking class is that there is always fun exclusives for you, and if any of you book today, you will receive a $20 booking bonus that you can use at your cooking class. So once again, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to be enjoying this tomorrow, so stay tuned to see that photo. And if you have any questions, once again, don't forget to reach out, and have yourself a great night.